Yeah, well, just how's fall camp been going so far?
Fall camp's been great. Coach Housewright, we've been slowly putting our installs in and, slowly getting ready for the season, but also competing at a high level with our defensive guys and making one another better. And I'd say, our receiver room has come a long way since spring. And, we've been flying around making a lot of plays, and I'm excited for this year.
Yeah, a couple new faces in that receiver room. I guess, how have you guys all been meshing together so far?
It's been great, amazing. A lot, especially with a lot of the off-field stuff. We've been doing a lot of bonding in our unit room and spending a lot of quality time with one another, and it's helped us a lot, chemistry-wise, on the field, and knowing each other's game and play styles and everything, and being able to pick each other up when one another's having a bad day or a drop ball. Making sure everybody has a short-term memory and everything, and catching everything and finishing all the way through. So it's been great having all these new assets joining the room and elevating it as well. So.
How's Coach Judy been?
Coach Judy's been amazing, and adding Coach Price in as well. I think these two coaches are really amazing, and they bounce off each other very well. They learn new things, new sayings, and everything from one another, and all around they're just amazing. But Coach Judy, he's a great coach. Keeps us, how would you say, level-headed, and ready to go for practices every day, and that's what I love the most about him.
Yeah, and then you're just working in a two QB system, both Tommy and Sean. I guess how's that been so far? Just in that?
It's new for me.
Yeah.
Coming from the University of Washington, we obviously had Michael Penix, but playing with Sean Chambers and Tommy Millott, they're also two great quarterbacks, and it's a little bit different playing in this two quarterback system, getting used to catching a ball from two quarterbacks in one game or one practice. It's different, but I kind of like it. It brings a little bit of flair, a little bit of juice to the game, and watching the film from last year and watching them, like I said, bounce off one another in terms of playing together in the games and stuff. It's awesome. It's fun to watch. So.
Did it take a while to adjust to not having a lefty on this
No,
roster?
I know that a lot of people say that catching a ball from a lefty or righty is kind of hard. It's a ball. If the ball's in the air. I'm gonna go get it regardless. For us receivers, we're gonna go attack that thing regardless. So.
And you said you've come a long way, or the receiver room's come a long way from the spring. What specifically have you guys improved on?
I'd say our chemistry for sure. There were a lot of new faces coming in the spring. Me and Ty, just us two before the freshmen that come in, and it took us some time to get to know each other a little more. But as spring ended and we kind of ended up in summer workouts and we're able to spend a lot of time together, that's when we kind of bonded as a group, as a unit together. With Coach Judy, Coach Price coming in, and all the freshmen coming in, we were able to bond and create one unit together. So.
Is there a collective skill that you guys are best at? Would you say?
I think all of us have unique, different play styles, and we all, complement each other's games. I wouldn't say we have one, unique play style as a group. Everybody kind of brings their own juice to the table. So.
And did you play much slot at Washington? I forget if you mentioned.
I was outside, so I played outside receiver my whole receiver career or just football career. So this year, coming in playing for Coach Housewright in his offense, he told me that he kind of wants a bigger body in the middle, and I decided to want to play that role, and it's new for me. I've never played H before, so he's also teaching me along the ways and everything. But it's fun. It's a blast. I like getting my guys open on the outside. Opening it up for the field and for the run game and for Tommy to run and everything. It's awesome. Not just based off my game, but just helping the team all around best I can. So.
You mentioned there's a couple things there, but I mean, what have been the biggest adjustments to playing in the inside?
I definitely say the speed. Outside, you can have a little more. A little more patience. Releases. Guys are pressing you and everything. But when it comes to slot, there's a lot of guys that play off, so you have to have second level releases, and that's kind of been something that I've been working on all off season, and I think it's been a great add-on to my game. And, so.
I know it's a similar question, but I know it's early. But I guess what are some big differences you've noticed from the Pac-12? I guess in Montana State.
I definitely say the work ethic. Coming from FBS school to SCS school, I wouldn't say it's mediocre, but I'd say there's a lot of guys that are ego driven. As to here being in Montana State, and that's no team in specific in Pac-12. I'm just saying general at the FBS level. But coming from FBS to FCS, I'd say, since I've been here, it's been more family orchestrated. It's more of a brotherhood. Everybody knows one another. Everybody wants each other to be great. We compete at a very high level, and we're all around just like I said, it's just a family oriented area place for us. So that's what I'd probably say is different. So.
You got some quick. I know Ty's out right now, but you got some quick guys on that offense. Ty, Marquis, Tommy. I mean, what's it like to kind of play with that speed?
Oh, it's awesome. It makes me want to play at a high level, high speed, game. Seeing these guys run full speed, clocking in at 20 miles per hour, all that stuff, it makes me competitive. I want to be up there, and it's awesome because they motivate me just the way how I motivate them as well.
You've had some athletic quarterbacks, I know, in your career, like Penix, but where does Tommy? How does he compare?
Tommy's up there, 100%. Tommy is probably one of the most athletic quarterbacks that I've played with overall since I've been in college football. I played with Jaden Daniels over at Arizona State my first year, and then played with Michael Penix Jr. But I'd definitely say Tommy Millott and Sean too are up there in that athletic division, or how would you say? In terms of throwing the ball, running the ball as well. They're up there. They're really great quarterbacks.
And this was, one of the best rushing offenses in the country last year. They're looking to pass more. Does that excite you as a receiver a little bit?
It does. It does. When I first, came here as a recruit, I was like, oh, you guys kind of run the ball a little hard and everything. But as I got more comfortable with Coach Housewright and Coach Vegan, and hearing them talk about the offense and what we're trying to do here, I was very excited to be a part of this team and wanting to join this team. And those are the two, those two, Udi and Coach Mix, were really the main guys that recruited me and brought me in. Beating the other schools out in the recruiting battle and everything. They've had a great plan for me in terms of my mental, battles and everything that I've been dealing with off the field. And they've been nothing but a great cast for me to be around and everything. So,
just your time in Bozeman now. It's been a few months. How have you enjoyed this place?
Yeah, I mean, shoot, I moved down here back in January. I honestly hated the snow. Even though I'm a cold weather guy, it was just too much snow for me. But I'm kind of used to it now. Overall, my time at Bozeman has been awesome. It's been amazing. Something completely different from where I've grown up. I was kind of a city kid when I was in Washington, grew up in the Seattle area. And, being able to come out kind of to the country land, playing in Bozeman, Montana, where it's kind of city-like country. It's a little different, but, I kind of like the vibe. I love it out here. It's amazing. Great people out here, too.